What's up, nerds? Phoenix from Phoenix TV here with some oddly colored beacon beams on Phoenix TV. Whatever it is, on the Phoenix Craft server. For those of you who've been watching for a while now, you'll notice that these are not my normal beam colors. For more than a few obvious reasons. Not typically the colors I would go for. Not to mention, I don't think they match anything else here. But I have what the closest to mint green I can come up with, and pink, because today starts one of the busier days I'm going to have in terms of recording in quite a while, and hopefully for a while, because my wedding is very, very soon. So much so that this is the last day I have to record before the wedding and the subsequent honeymoon. So I've got to do quite a bit of recording today. But first things first, and most importantly, got to get this Minecraft episode done. And so naturally, I figured there was only one place to build with such a momentous day of love, affection, and caring in mind. Where else but the fiery, fiery pits of the Nether. That's right, I'm back at my Nether base. Today, for lack of a better term, I'm going to make it more homely. Not with any sort of joke about we can move in, it's more about the fact that I do need to make this place an actual base. Because right now it's a really cool circular Oreo-colored bridge with a lava station down at the bottom, which has served me quite well in place of having to actually go find a whole bunch of coal. And you know Bernie's here. Say hi, Bernie. I don't know if I've ever properly introduced you to this point. I'm intending to take care of food and wood resources. Because obviously, there's not a lot of great options for food in here. Or for wood. So basically, my game plan is to kind of clear out this little area right here and turn it into like a garden, kind of. And to throw in a chicken cooker, automatic chicken cooker that we've used a long time on the series, right in this wall right here. Shouldn't be too exceedingly complicated. I think I've built a chicken. I don't know if I've ever built a chicken cooker before. Well, this will be fun. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and gather the resources I need for these two things. And then I'll be back in here and start ripping up some floor and some wall. For today's builds, I'm going to need some more dirt as compared to what I already have on me. Not a whole lot, but some. A couple. I'm going to take my repeaters. I don't remember how many it is because I suck at redstone stuff. I don't think it'd be any more than... I'm pretty sure it's only like one comparator. But it never hurts to go ahead and be safe on those kind of things. So a stack of redstone. It's not going to be a whole lot on that. I believe it used a daylight sensor. Let's see what else. That was for the materials. I need a hopper and a chest. So there's that hopper. I need a second one. And then the chests are back here because I'm unorganized. They're even over there. Alright. I'll have to go craft one. What else? Let's see. Eggs are part of that. That should give me enough to get started. I've got the bucket on me. Saplings. What kind of trees? What kind of trees? I wonder if dark oak grows in there. I'll give it a shot. Because that just seems appropriate to have dark oak in there. I think that's all I'm going to go with for now. Somehow, I managed to forget both the glass that goes in the front of the machine and the fact that this is like an automated dispenser technique, method thing. Somehow I managed to forget the dispenser. So... I'm a little stupid on that one. Short and stout. But I've went ahead and cleared out an area here. It's not actually going to be that big. It's going to be the same standard-ish design that The Phoenix Craft server is always used, except this time it's going to be in the Nether, in the wall. And I cleared all the back area because there's some redstone back there, and I suck at it, like moving around and getting used to that, so I figured I'd go ahead and make myself as much room as I need. But the basic design starts with chest here, hopper on top, move that out of the way, then a daylight sensor, which is something we picked up from working on the cooker in the overworld that just got messed up with all the bugs and whatnot. So a daylight sensor is right about the right height to where a baby chicken will grow up and then die in the machine, basically. But it's also small enough that they can get dispensed onto it. So let's see. I can put in the netherrack on either side of that. And now, directly behind that, I need to put in the dispenser. It's a hard shot to make because I've already put in the daylight sensor because I'm stupid. Somehow I managed to hit it first try. And now, to assemble some redstone back here. Apparently this needs to be taller. Let me get all that up and running and make sure I know what I'm doing before I start, making random guesses about how to do this. So I'm going to go ahead and stop, or go ahead and end this clip and then play with the wiring and make sure I get it right. Because again, this is not something I've been particularly great at in the past. So before I completely close it off, I figured I'd show any of you guys who wanted to see it. The circuit that I used is not the prettiest, and I'm sure many of you are going to tell me I'm stupid for this one. But basically, it's a comparator facing backwards, and it's in this mode. I think this is the non-subtraction mode, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm sorry. That runs into a repeater to extend the pulse, which shoots one line of redstone down around and into the actual dispenser to fire it. And then this other one, I believe, is a hopper clock, or it's not a hopper clock, it's just a comparator clock where this pushes into itself to lock it, or it causes it to fire repeatedly. Something like this. Until it's out of materials. Pretty basic, pretty straightforward. But now I'm going to close this off, and I think I might even be able, this should be pretty easy, put the hopper on top of that, and let's prepare for the impending chickening. No, I gotta get on top of it, don't I? Alright. That was an interesting setting. I didn't know there was a nighttime sensor. Whatever. Yeah, I'm going to climb up there and throw in some chickens on top of this. So this should be almost complete, to be perfectly honest. Other than the glass in the front. And now, up here on top of the machine, all I've got to do to pretty well, that's 2 steps left, but this is the second to last one, is start trying to cause some chickens to spawn. Hopefully, that was unlucky. Okay, I have to go get some more eggs and put in some chickens up at the top, but the last piece to get knocked out is the lava. So I've got to put this here and then immediately put this glass in. Let's see how it goes. Ow, ow, ow. Went about as well as expected, to be honest. There we go. Okay, let me go get a bunch more eggs, and I'll make sure that I get a chicken up there. And hopefully, by the end of this episode, maybe even, we can have some chicken in the chest. With the chicken cooker all taken care of, now it's time to build a small garden type thing over here off to the side of the base. Specifically, a good place to make dark oak trees. Yes, I did realize and check and double check that you actually have to plant 4 of these at a time, not 2. So, hopefully, just hopefully, my 4 and only 4 dark oak saplings don't go to waste. Let's get started tearing out this floor. You may be wondering, Phoenix, why are you putting trees in the nether so freaking exposed? And to that I say, for one, thank you for your input. And for two, this is not going to be the only tree. The idea is that this one will grow, and then I can use the saplings from this one to build other ones like over here and over there, and sort of fill out the area a little bit more. And in doing so, it'll actually sort of act as a way for the gas to just not see me. That's the idea. If they happen to burn down my trees, that'll be unfortunate. That's really all I got for that. So, with the grass seed blocks in, whatever they're called, and the saplings planted, and the chicken cooker at least ready to be supplied, I'm gonna go ahead and hang out here for a bit, kind of AFK, hang out and see if anything spawns or starts producing. So I'll check back in, I don't know, I guess an hour or so. Depends on how whatever else I decide to do goes, and we'll go from there. So after recording my first full video of the day, I've exited out of my AFK pod that I built. Looks ugly, I know, but bear with me. The bad news, no chickens yet. However, the chickens do appear to be growing, so I figure it's just a matter of time before they lay their eggs, they come through, and we start actually getting chickens. Probably going to have to AFK here a while to get any sort of actual build-up that's worth getting, but frankly, this is admittedly a bit of an extraneous build, because I don't actually need much food. I mean, again, I've got infinite potatoes at this point. But if I could switch to meat, I'd be pretty happy about it, because it lasts longer and all that good stuff. But as you probably saw just there, I also noticed that the tree hadn't grown at all, and it was at stage 0. So I went and checked online, re-looked at things, and apparently it needs light. So I put down all these torches, and it's actually making the grass grow alright. But the tree pretty much immediately grew once the light came in. So that's a good thing. Now I just got to knock this thing down, collect its saplings, and replant more. So let me knock all this down, replant, and we'll give the chicken farm a little more time. It'll come together. I'm not too worried. Well, the good news is if this thing never works, I do have apples as an option, because these trees are growing really, really fast. While I've been away-ish, I've been, checking my Facebook, checking my emails, whatnot, and playing around over in the tree farm area, cutting those down, replanting them. Got quite a few dark oak wood logs at the moment. And then I came over to check on the chicken farm, and success! We've got a baby chicken on top of a daylight sensor, and when he gets old, he will be off to the farm. And I think there's a good chance we'll have some cooked chicken in this chest here. So thank you for your generous donation, little guy. And with that, this has been Phoenix from Phoenix TV. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Love to hear what you have to say. And tune in next week whenever I'll have done something different. Thanks for watching.